What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today, I'll be checking out another episode of Superman and Lois, up to episode 7. Now, the last couple of episodes have been a little slow, action-wise, but it's okay. The storyline has still been engaging. Plus, the guy still isn't 100%. And for him to be going off and doing his normal activities as Superman, not expected as of yet. Hopefully this episode, though, it's time to start ramping things up. Last we left off, Lex was now in the pursuit of a new suit. Presumably, he's going to be going after Henry Iron's suit way back in season 1. Initially, I thought that was a Lex Luthor variant. I think he was even introduced at first as Lex. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen the first season. But, in the comics at least, Lex does get a super suit that he uses to fight Superman. So, yeah, that should be pretty cool. And I wonder if Doomsday will come back at some point and be a part of that fight. I'm leaning towards yes. He kind of went out like a bitch in Doomsday terms to just make a connection with Lois and fly off like, nah, alright, I won't hurt you guys anymore. Nah, that's not how he leaves the show. I'm sure he will be back. Then also, there's been a lot of townsfolk that they flat out know Clark is Superman. No one's really said anything to his face yet that we know. They are still respecting his secret, but they know. And again, in my opinion at least, it's only a matter of time before the world knows. Just wonder how it's gonna all unfold. Hopefully we'll get some more answers and maybe some more action in this one. So I'm definitely pumped to get into it. But before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out Season 4, Episode 7 of Superman and Lois.
When I first started out as Superman in Metropolis, being a hero was easy. I could disappear at a moment's notice.
Oh, this is from the pilot episode.
I was just another face in the crowd.
Oh, classic phone booth.
And some people saw something that raised questions about me.
562 twin-engine passenger aircraft originating from Milwaukee and en route to Atlanta.
She's like, you gonna go take care of that? He's gonna... I thought he was just gonna, like, be on screen in the background.
The inspections.
Hold on there, Brian. It appears Superman has arrived just in time.
I just went to the parking lot.
Right.
In that save, at least, he seemed to be the Superman of old. Wonder if he's been getting better slowly.
How did I miss step 27?
Maybe we can help?
Oh yeah, it looked like a crib. I was like, they're not pregnant again.
Look, too many people are getting suspicious. We gotta put the genie back in the bottle before it's too late. The secret's very important, so we'll have to do whatever it takes.
Any news on Luthor? The last time Luthor went this quiet, he created a monster that literally killed you.
Laundry that doesn't require quarters.
Oh, look at that. Backyard. Well, how much does perfect cost? Oh,
Dude, you couldn't buy a crack den for that in my area. It's freaking ridiculous.
so if this is the one, then we'll figure out a way to make it work, okay?
You here to accept my job offer? That's a pretty good salary for an assistant coach. I simply said that football is a super way to build character, which your boys are gonna need if they're gonna follow in their father's footsteps.
I'm not sure I do.
He's trying.
Oh, hey, Coach, you're gonna want to watch. Ow, 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 ow.
Is he like pocketing some kryptonite?
I might have sprained.
Hey, we need some ice!
Or he's just faking it. If he really wanted to be convincing, carry a little piece of kryptonite, give himself a little cut.
Okay, ignore my sister. She and your fiance hang out all the time, but what about us? Come on. Can't we be pals?
Jimmy, I'm sorry. I'm really swamped with this inner gang story right now.
See?
Right. Maybe next time, CK.
I don't think we've seen Jimmy Olsen in this show yet.
My dad never wanted me to play sports for obvious reasons, but especially now I have friends.
Not friends all the way in Smallville. Friends you can actually hang out with.
You're terrible. Well, not terrible. I could. Oh, I could bunt. Hey, Jimmy. Had a thought. How low are your expectations?
There he is. Star quarterback. My problem is that I worked my ass off for football, while the Wonder Twins here have superpowers. I always wondered how you were so good as a freshman. I had to take XK just to keep up.
He actually wasn't then.
Whatever's going on here is done, okay?
You ruined my life, Kent.
Is that guy gonna be the one to out the family?
It's so big. We actually need to talk. Maybe you should sit down.
She gonna have to fire Lois?
If I sell my share of the Gazette.
Oh. All
Chrissy,
right.
we're supposed to be a team.
And I love our team. I really do. But I'm about to have a new team. Working with you has been a dream.
Yeah, respect. Sometimes in life, you gotta make the tough choices.
Hey, I got your message. Everything okay?
Whoa. You selling your grill?
What's going on?
It's about Timmy Ryan. Talking about how he didn't think it was fair that he should have to compete for a spot against Superboy.
Okay, so now Timmy Ryan knows it.
Yeah, they've definitely been building the secret coming out this episode so far.
Hey, Lane, how's it feel to be dating the big hero?
Same as always.
You're a lucky...
Besides, Timmy was wrong anyway. He didn't even have powers back then.
Yeah, but I
This is very
can't
true.
say that and defend myself. I had to lie about it.
Boys, dinner!
Well, they must be desperate. Kyle's selling his grill.
What?
Hey, so, I hear Timmy Ryan knows you two have powers?
Candace knows.
You told your girlfriend? He didn't, I did.
What? When? This is my fault?
No, and I wasn't gonna tell her, but she was really hurt and she was about to break up with me. Then you let her.
I mean, he was on the path of letting her. It was Jordan that outed him.
She doesn't even live in Smallville. Like everyone in this town isn't already telling everyone else about it.
I'm fixing that.
Sure you are.
We need to talk about your father.
You mean about how he went off at us for no reason?
Yeah, there's a reason, but I think we're beyond the point of containment now.
Your father has been keeping this a secret his whole life.
We know. He only holds it over our heads like all the time.
He also died in the middle of the street, so...
And his parents were terrified that if anyone found out what he was capable of, he'd be taken away from them. Being this secret is truly all he's ever known.
Until he told you.
He was on an island, isolated for so long.
Okay, but that was his decision.
Yeah.
How many innings did I miss?
How many innings are there in softball?
9?
And 8. Which means there's still one left.
Jimmy, I'm sorry.
I get it. Traffic's crazy these days. Come on. Get out there.
You bunt all over that field.
I tried to sell my stake in the Gazette,
What?
but it would have been more than enough for the down payment. And don't worry, I could find another job after the baby's here.
My grill, my truck. Now, believe it or not, that singing trout on the wall, that's a collector's item.
Oh, I don't know. Just wasn't meant to be.
We wanted to say we're sorry about Candace, and that we probably should have handled things differently.
Well, good. Because there's something the three of us need to do.
A disagreement? About what?
About them hiding their powers. Because Mr. Kent is Superman.
Honey, I went to school with Clark. He was just a normal kid. Are you using drugs again?
No. Look, I'm sure it's just an honest misunderstanding.
I think they're gonna push that kid too hard, and he's gonna go talk to the press or something.
We missed you at the game, CK. It was a close one.
Yeah, I know. The craziest thing happened here.
I was starting to think it was me. Maybe you just didn't want to hang out.
Streak of bad luck, really.
Actually, I'd say everyone involved turned out to be pretty damn lucky. crashing helicopter. A blown out train track.
The crashing helicopter, was that an homage to the Christopher Reeve Superman?
You're Superman.
I am not Superman.
Guess we'll just have to wait and see. The championship game is on Friday, so...
They didn't believe you?
They did. Timmy's mom, anyway. It really sucked.
No, but I couldn't stop thinking about Chrissy and Kyle, and I have an idea to run by you.
Yeah, Lois showed me your new house. You two must be so excited.
Oh, wow.
Actually, we have buyers for you.
Wait, what? Who?
Us.
Oh, all right.
So your baby has a nice home to grow up in.
Oh.
And she can keep her job.
Well,
I'm not ready to give up on us.
And we don't want anything to change. You'd both still be co-editors, and if you ever wanted to buy back your half, that door is always open.
I just love you guys.
See, this does call for celebration. Dinner's on me.
Yeah. I was just thinking that. Dinner better be on Kyle then.
Dude, I'm bummed about Timmy too, but you gotta eat. Starting to get why Dad doesn't have any friends. He missed out on so much. Sad.
One of those weirdo twins who only hangs out with each other.
Oh, yeah. I always forget that they're twins.
When we were growing up, you pretty much kept to yourself. Well, we all know why now. But look, I think that's what makes this all so much more special. Despite all that, my acting a fool, the two of you've been there for us every step of the way.
Candace's dad? What about him?
Did she tell
Just
him?
walked in.
So, Kent, you all know what that little birdie told me?
Why the hell would this guy come back to stand up to Superman?
Not this time. We're gonna do this.
He's gonna shoot him, isn't he?
In front of everyone. Superman.
I think everyone in here would like to eat in peace without your lunatic ramblings.
Really? You're no hero. You chased me out of town. I've been living out of my damn car.
Yeah, it wasn't for nothing, you prick.
Now I'm not leaving until everyone here knows the truth.
It's like his life flashing before his eyes. Like, it's done. The secret is officially out. Just taking in the normalcy one last second. Alright, this is better way than that little punk kid outing him. At least change into the costume. That is freaking an epic way for that to happen.
He got it from here.
Was it the kid that told him?
I'm sorry I lied to you all for so long.
I just got a text from Chrissy. Guess who Emmett served time with at Strikers?
Luther.
Oh. Luther did it.
Unless we don't keep it a secret.
Clark, that is not our only option.
I know. I started to think maybe this is doing more harm than good. This would put all of us in the spotlight. Take away your chance at ever having normal lives.
Yeah. Totally.
I'm always with you.
The only one I'm really worried about is Lois. Everyone else at the table can take care of themselves.
You are sure about this?
Yeah.
Now, go see Jimmy.
You're having second thoughts? You've fought aliens and stopped worlds from merging. But this might be the hardest thing you've ever done.
Gotta say, I don't know if I'm a fan about the press conference, but it's gotta be made public somehow, so I get it. I'm still glad they did that epic reveal with the, with the people of Smallville first.
Flannel. How you doing? Hi. Yeah.
4, 3, 2,
I'm Janet Olson, coming to you live from Smallville, Kansas, where I'm sitting in Superman's home. The greatest secret of all time was right in front of me, and I never had a clue. How is that possible?
When I was starting out as Superman in Metropolis, being a hero was easy. And for a lot of years, that worked. But then I tried to change their minds, but
Yeah, apologize to
I
your
made
son.
people doubt themselves, and that I decided it was time to let go.
Bro, I know it's a diner, but damn, get a newer TV.
Every day of my life, I've had to hide a huge part of who I really am. Fair. But, beyond the powers, I'm a husband. I'm a father. But really, I'm just like anyone else out there who loves their family.
And we are clear. Great work, everybody.
I wonder if the crew behind the Daily Planet interview is actually the real crew behind the show. Be a great way to show appreciation to them to include them in the finale.
And the Metro Cup is back home where it belongs. It's fine. I guess something crazy happened again. At least Soup's got the day off. No saves. You and me, no one said we have to be buds.
Definitely sacrificed a lot his whole life.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, I'm surprised Jimmy didn't come out for the interview. No need for the glasses anymore.
Our phone's been blowing up since your interview.
But we can handle it, and we're gonna head to Timmy's in a bit to apologize.
Morning, Mr. Kent.
Hey, Denise.
That's awesome.
Hey, I just want to say I'm really sorry.
It's fine. I get it. We have so much to catch up on. But first, being the Bun King? Oh, yeah. That was genius.
You think so?
For sure.
Alright, guys. As predicted, the secret is officially out. The only other time I think we saw something like this was way back in Smallville when Clark had Lois write his story, and it caused a whole lot of mayhem, and he ended up using the Legion ring, I think, to reverse time and undo the decision and just keep it a secret. Granted, he hadn't even taken on the Superman persona yet. He was still very, very young into it. So different time and personality wise in his life, and completely different show. So there's that too. But yeah, I really like the way that they did this. Just there's been little hints throughout the season that this secret would come out. And I've been saying it for a while now. It's only a matter of time before someone spills the beans, and in the end it was Clark himself who did it. Just get out ahead of it. But yeah, this episode in particular, they were focusing too much on him keeping his secret his whole life with the flashbacks and going to the people throughout the town trying to cover it up again, and playing like, ow, I hurt my finger. Like, they were just doing way too much, and it just seemed inevitable that in this episode the secret would come out. I really like how they used Candace's dad, who came in and yeah, he just shot him to prove in front of everyone that he's right. And it was really cool seeing, like, time move slowly for him. He had time to process, like, the inevitable truth of what was happening in the moment. He looked over to Lois for, like, one last, like, even though she couldn't see him, he was moving so quickly. It was just, he was taking it in one last time, like, this is it. This is the end. And it really, like, upped the gravity of the situation, and I'm so happy he swapped out into his Superman suit for the ultimate reveal. Then, yeah, I mean, I guess that is if you're gonna come out as Superman to the world, that's the way to do it. you go with a news agency you trust, the Daily Planet. You work there most of your adult life. But I don't know, just because that was done in Supergirl already, I was just kind of like, meh. But because they did the smaller, more intimate reveal to the people of Smallville, the people he grew up with, it just made me appreciate it that much more, and really, really well done. And then the fact that, he goes to the diner, you had a couple of, like, onlookers, like, mouthing, oh my god, it's Superman. But bless that sweet girl, the clerk, who just, she's known for a while now and kept it to herself, try to remain calm and normal. She just, hey, Mr. Kent, like, that's exactly what he needed to hear in that moment. And oh, awesome. Kudos to her. And then him getting to sit down with Jimmy and just finally truly be his friend. Oh, great episode. Again, like, no action. There was, some a bunch of flashbacks to his earlier days as Superman, and we got the slow motion bullet reveal. But again, they just been nailing it with the story, in my opinion, at least. Like, I've been loving this season, and there's only 3 more episodes left, I believe, and then that's it. Then sadly, the next bit of Superman content we'll have to look forward to will be James Gunn. And I don't know, I've just been the stuff I've been reading about that is like they're just doing way too much. Now I'm gonna go in there with no biases or anything, even though they did Henry Cavill dirty, like he was the perfect Superman. I'm gonna give it a shot, but am I really, like, pumped to see it? Nah, not really. And like I said, I think the last episode, Tyler H, again, I'm not gonna try and pronounce his last name. He has nailed this Superman. He's a perfect Clark Kent, and even though he's a smaller guy, I mean, he's still jacked, but, for Superman, he is on the smaller side. He's still, like, a very good Superman as well. Like, very good balance. But it's going to be sad to see him go, and it is what it is. I said it in probably this show already, but in others as well. All good things must come to an end. There's got to be a certain point where you go out on a high note. When you drag things on for too long, you get stuff like The Flash. I loved that show. And after like the 5th, maybe 6th season, it was just so like all over the place. And yeah, it just went downhill and should have ended sooner. Keep it on a high note. So hopefully this one ends on the highest of highs. As of right now, I've really been enjoying the final season, and I really hope they don't let me down in the final 3 or however many episodes there are. But for today, guys, that's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed today's video, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching today, and until the next one, I'll see you all soon.